awesome, Sam. And you have like 4,000 followers on Facebook and looks like some really good engagement and building a bit of a community. So that's really exciting to see. One thing that gets talked about a lot as well in the kind of entrepreneurial community is failure and sort of mistakes and learning from them. Do you have a failure or a mistake that you can share and sort of what you learned from it?
Probably the biggest was thinking I'd have this business up and running and making money in 6 months. And now I've realised that it's 6 years is probably the time that you need to be able to get something up and running and off the ground. It's hard work starting a business, and especially something that in a way we're creating this whole new concept, and we're sort of trying to create it and sell it and make it work. So it feels on our angle even doubly as hard. And so yeah, I think our biggest mistake was a mindset that this would be relatively straightforward to set up and get going. But over time we've realised that no, it just requires persistence, and you just got to believe in it, and we've just got to have something that keeps us getting up every morning. And I think that's our vision and our plan, which is to get hundreds of young people back onto farms across the country. So that's the stuff that keeps us going. We know we've got many years still ahead before we really even get the traction that we want. I encourage anyone. I encourage anyone who's got an idea and a business they want to start off is to keep working in their full-time job and work between 5 p.m. and midnight to get your idea off the ground. Use your spare time and get the business up and running first before you take the leap. So I think I leapt too early.
Yeah, that's such a useful tip. There's so much romanticism around like quit your job and start a company, and that's just not practical or often smart for many people. I think it would be interesting to know how you've kind of made it work, given that the journey is a bit longer than you thought it would be. Did you pick back up some part-time work? How have you made that work and still been clearly as committed to the business as you are?
Long service leave. So I had, I think about 3 months, and I spread that out over 12 months. And I also realised you either make money or cut back all your costs. So that's why we moved in with my in-laws, which has been amazing. I don't think we couldn't have done this without being able to do that. And I think there's a lot of people my age in the early 30s who actually are living back with their parents, which is probably another discussion. But that was a big thing for me. And then probably about a year and a half in, I had the need to make an income, and I was thinking about getting part-time work, but I always wanted to have it in a related industry or something that could really align with what we're doing with Cultivate Farm, so I didn't have to divide my energy and divide my time. And luckily enough, I've met an investor, an impact investor who loves agriculture and loves the environment, and he has been a massive supporter of ours, and so I've been able to work with him and support his programs, which are completely aligned with what we're doing with Cultivate Farms. And so that's just been able. The other thing that's able to keep this going is I've got an income on the side, which allows us to keep Cultivate going along, which is absolutely massive. And and I think over this year, 2018, for us is going to be the year where we actually are going to start generating income and be able to support ourselves. So exciting times ahead.